Hello there, I'm James, and welcome back. This is Lucky Farms. Excuse me, Lucky Farms singular. And we're going to feed the animals. They're going to produce some products for us, and we're going to put it right back into the system. Noisy animals. And this game, you always run out of stuff. I have some visitors on the farm. Take care of them. Got to meet quite a few people, not just on this game, but also on farm seasons. And yeah, Farmville too. I've been around these farm games for a while. I gotta go to work here in a couple hours, so I want to try to get a little bit of something done out here. As you can see, I got visitors. They're pretty much first priority. I'm up here playing around with these animals. Alright, got some fertilizer. That's good. Gotta make sure we always have our water. There you go. 30 is the maximum you can get water. That's the sound of one of my animals being prized. As soon as they become prized, your best bet is to change them out, unless they're like the highest quality of that type of animal. We'll get into that a lot later on. Yeah, it started this game basically just to relax. I know it seems funny, but a virtual garden can help relax you. Yeah, this is my third test run. This system's called iSpring. As far as I know, I'm not going to be able to get a camera in my face. So this is kind of me just testing the idea of recording my voice and going through the motions of playing the game. And at this point I would be having to look over and answer to people that are chatting. Not even going to bother stressing myself over people that intentionally say bad things. Those are called trolls. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about no trolls. There's no rules, no mods. No, I'm not even going to worry about that. You can say whatever you want to. You know, it is what it is. Can't deal with it, they can go to somewhere else, but that's not going to be my attitude. I'm going to welcome everybody. Yep, loose stream, no rules, no mods. Alright, take care of our visitors again. Yeah, every chance you get, you want to throw some seeds down and go ahead and get that started. You can't get enough of anything in this game. Alright, thank you, Neutrina. Bless her heart. I met her in Farm Seasons about, I don't know, maybe 3 years ago. And she took about a year's break. And she's back. And I'm glad, because she's a good neighbor, really good neighbor. She's like me. When she plays this game, she's true to it. Thank you, Trina. And I'm going to capitalize on that. simply by clicking over on the. This is called a pin, by the way. It's well understood. It's marked by a scarecrow. I put 2 here, letting everybody know that this area here, when you come to visit, it's, you know, this would be my preference. A lot of your old school gamers, they know that. 65 fertilizers, that's pretty good, but when it comes to all the chores that I got to do, that's not going to amount much. You'll see. Well, maybe not. I'm not going to keep the stream on forever, but I do want to share some time with you, if you don't mind. This is all animals. Okay, as you can see. Oh, nice. Okay, white sheep with only one more feed left, and then it becomes a prized animal. Get rid of that and get a new one. Out with the old, in with the new. I'm at the point where I've got my farm balanced pretty much the way that I want it, so whatever animal that I end up becoming prized, I'm just going to go ahead and replace it with the same animal. Just keep one animal, always keep the animals fresh. The reason I say that is because the rewards for prized animals are not as good as rewards for adult animals. I got to deal with the visitors. They're first priority. Alright, it's a good thing I got wells. You hear that? It's another animal of mine. A white sheep has been prized, so I got to get rid of that. Alright, everything's been fertilized. Fantastic. What do we need? See, when I click for visitors on my crops and trees, I pretty much try to go for the gusto. Stuff that I need real bad, or stuff that takes the longest to make. In this case, it would be the tulips and the daisies. Those I'd have to wait 10 hours. But a visitor makes it happen instantly. So as long as you work it right. I keep my plots full for their appearance, but then I pick whatever it is they get. I pick that up. Boom. Strawberries. Yeah, strawberries. I can deal with some strawberries. Can't get enough of anything in this game. I'm going to show you what I've got going out here. Now my pin's done again. I want to get a couple more visitors. Hi, Sally. Haven't seen Sally in a minute. This is Patty, brand spanking new friend of mine. Maybe just a couple of days ago. A couple of days and a couple of visits that we've exchanged, so that's really good. It's a good start. And she decided to feed my animals. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's no such thing as a wasted visit. If you want to feed my animals, feed my animals. If you want to feed my trees, feed my trees. If you want to feed my pen, feed my pen. Just come. That's all I ask. Come visit. Yeah, whatever, Brandy. Okay. Yeah, Brandy J's talking to me. Whatever. We're just about done with the visits. This is the part I hate about this game. The time that you have to take to get the visit, to clear all the visits and stuff like that. Your fellow chatters are done. They've visited each other, and they get a little impatient sometimes. Sandy won't take care of them this morning. Thank you, dear. Now, if I had a lot of time to spend, I would pretty much set up some. I'll show you here. I'd set up corn, which is a 1 minute product. You have to wait 1 minute. 5 minutes for cabbage. 30 for the tomatoes. Moving right on up the ladder to 1 hour. Beets. Those are what feeds the cows. Corn feeds the chicken. Cabbage feeds the goats. Sunflower feeds nothing, but you need a lot of sunflower anyway. Wheat. Can't get enough wheat. From start to finish. It's base of almost everything. If it isn't wheat, it's rye. There's so much food in the kitchen is made out of these as a base. Can't get enough wheat. And of course you got your flowers. 8 hours for Gerberas, 6 for the cotton, 3 for the rye, 4 for the potatoes. They feed the pigs. The rye feeds the sheep. Carrots feed the rabbits. The squash feeds the goose. Imagine that. An eggplant feeds the turkey. Ain't that something? Alright, moving right along. Got the basics of everything. And I have done my visits. I'm going to redo my pen. Every time, so you've got one more quick picking, and then it gets withered. When it gets withered, you chop it down into wood, and then you replace the tree. It's all good. Alright, well, that's my visits. I appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you very much, and we're going to sign out.